We got these two babes coming.
Hi.
And what they're gonna do is they're gonna come, they're gonna get freaked out. They're gonna spend the night upstairs.
I cannot look out the door.
Hey, who knows?
I don't know why people are so frightened of death. Because maybe it's because they think it's the end. It is the beginning of another life. You know, no one really dies unless you absolutely want to. Welcome to Raven House. This house is 165 years old, at least. This house has had 4 murders and 3 suicides in it. So it already had a bad reputation when we moved in. You know, it's the most haunted house I've ever been in.
My name is Tab Rayers, and I'm the astrologer here at Raven House, being legally blind from birth. When it comes to the abilities needed to deal with the paranormal, my abilities kind of stem from a natural source. What you can expect to find at Raven House would be spirits, ghosts, entities of that nature.
My name is Barbara Ann Rayers. I go by Barbara the Grey Witch. I've been a witch since 9. I began to study, but I became a full-fledged witch by the time I was 21. I'm always looking for answers. And so when we moved into this house, it had more answers than I could deal with for a while. I probably have learned more about the paranormal being in this house than any study I could have possibly ever had.
My name's Steve Duval, and I'm a local news anchor in South Bend, Indiana.
Hey, see the rooms up here first?
You know, people think of the Raven House, and they think of the witch that lives here, and they think of, you know, the blind guy who lives here who can still see, and I think people get a little creeped out, but it's, they're normal people. They just happen to live in a haunted house.
I would say that over the now 4 years that we've been doing, we've had results that have indicated that there's definitely something out there, stuff that's been recorded that can't be explained.
This room, they like to, you can't close the door when you're in this room. You can't close the door in any of the rooms you stay in, because if you do that, you close yourself off from the house. And then they have you. And they like to play games with you. The haunting started right up even before we'd gotten into the house. And the first night we spent here, I remember this little girl on a bench, and she was leaning forward like so, and she was really studying me. And I opened my eyes and I said, "Oh, a kid, go away. I'll talk to you tomorrow." The next morning I woke up and there was this little packet in my shoe, 3 little gold statues of the Holy Family. The little girl's name was Bethy, and she gave them to me.
We heard ghost stories as a kid. You can believe them or not, and you know, I'm not here to pass judgment whether or not people believe, but when you have things happen to you, it's amazing how fast your beliefs will turn around.
My room? Yeah, go ahead. When they took pictures, they found orbs all over around the bed. Maybe that's why I'm constantly having precognition. And that bed's been in my family for over 200 years. Should have had you all sign a release before you went upstairs, yeah, but really. You know what the heck. Okay. We hardly ever have overnight guests. That's why it's so exciting. We're going to have people staying overnight. Another victim.
I received a call that we were notified that there was going to be a couple of ladies staying here tonight on the 3rd floor, and they wanted us to kind of monitor the girls, who probably haven't been told anything, so, which is probably the best way to do it.
I think the girls are going to experience something like they've never experienced before.
Because this house and the people in it, if you're not watching, if you're not careful, they'll enter your body and you become them. It happens all the time. So if you start feeling a little woozy or tired, you're not yourself, go outside and have a smoke.
That's what it's all about.